Sir, Prasad sir,
हेलो।
good morning sir.
गुड मॉर्निंग। वो अनिल सर के यहाँ इंटरनेट का इश्यू है, इसलिए वो कनेक्ट नहीं हो पा रहे।
Okay sir, no problem.
एक दो मिनट, हाँ, ट्राई करते
हाँ
हैं
sir.
हमें।
Join. Yes, on Saturday, I had forwarded you a case that it is expected in our syllabus itself that we need to go through certain cases related to corporate governance. They had given us some important cases that is to be discussed with the students. And among those cases, one of the important case that we are going to discuss is related to Satyam. In brief, we had discussed when we were discussing our first unit on corporate governance. In detail, we will be discussing what is this Satyam case. In detail, we will be discussing today. I hope that everyone has gone through with the case. As it was communicated on WhatsApp that we will be discussing. So discussion is different from lecture. In lecture, only one person talks, but in discussion, a platform is given to each and every person to be part of the discussion. So instead of only I be talking now, as we have already lost around 7-8 minutes, we will immediately start with the discussion. And the discussion is related to Satyam case. So anyone who wants to initiate this discussion is most welcome. You can initiate the discussion by starting with the introduction of the case. Then you can go to the problems of the case. Then you can go to the reasons for these problems, what you have found that these are the problems and these are the reasons which led to this problem, and how these problems were tackled, what are the results of this particular problem. So that we will be taking up for discussion. It's a very simple and known case to all. It's an Indian case, famous case, which was reported on print media, on electronic media, a lot. So everyone is aware of that. Yes, so we will start with the discussion. Anyone who wants to initiate the discussion is welcome. You can unmute yourself and we will start with the discussion. Yes, now the forum is open for discussion, please.
हेलो सर।
Yes.
सर प्रसाद है।
Yes,
सर
Prasad sir.
इवनिंग सेशन का रिमाइंडर देना।
Before we start with the discussion, today at 7, our founder secretary, Honorable Shilpa Madam, will be taking the session at 7, where she will be talking about holistic development. So here, in this particular lecture, Madam will be focusing on the current scenario related to this pandemic, and how everyone has to cope up with a particular type of stress. Now this stress is handled by students, is handled by people who are working, people who are doing business, who are doing jobs also. So we have to live with this type of stress, and how to overcome this stress. She will be giving you some mantras. So it is expected that everyone should join this session at 7 in the evening today, right? So instead of your regular lecture of international business economics, that lecture is replaced with the lecture of our founder secretary Shilpa Madam, where she will be talking about giving you some motivational tips to overcome stress. Yes, now we can start with our discussion. And discussion is related to this case, which is related to Satyam, the rise and fall of Ramalinga Raju. Ramalinga Raju is the owner of Satyam Computer System. Yes, who is starting with the discussion? 20 students have joined. I want students to start with the discussion. Yes, whatever you have read. Suppose you haven't read the complete case. You have just gone through with the introduction part. You can start with the introduction also. Anyone who has read the last part, he or she can share what is the what is consisted in the last part. If you have gone through with the financial analysis provided in the case, or how it was fabricated, you can discuss about that also. Yes, we have already lost 8 to 10 minutes because of some technical reason. Yes, otherwise it will be a regular lecture, it will not be a case discussion. Yes. Who will start with the discussion? No one? Yes. I'm expecting that at least someone should start. And it is not a new case or a very unknown case. It is regarded as a very famous case, which was reported in print and electronic media. We have seen the news related to this case on TV, on newspaper, in magazines. So we all know about this. Language is not a barrier. You can start with, say, English, Hindi, or Marathi. Motto is that participation should be there, because whenever we take up a case is always a method of teaching where involvement of all the participants is necessary. Case method of teaching is different from lecture method of teaching. Now, why case is given in advance? So that the participants can prepare themselves. And here, the teacher's role is limited. Teacher's role is just to monitor whether the discussion is going in a right direction, whether the discussion is done on the basis of correct information. It should not happen that somebody is discussing something vague, and so teacher's role is just to see to it that whatever discussions are taking place, they are taking place related to the case as well as related to the authentic or correct information. So that is how lecture method is different from case study method. So in case, involvement of everyone is necessary. Yes, so nobody.
Sir, Satyam Industries, na?
Uh,
Fraud case.
yes, Kedar. Very
Satyam
good.
Industries. Ramalinga Raju, na? Fraud case.
Kedar, yes, Kedar.
Hello.
Yes, Kedar, you are audible.
Satyam Industries ना sir? Fraud case.
Yes.
Ramlinga Raju ना?
Yes. It is Ramalinga Raju. Yes.
सर
You
काय
can
सांगायचं
start with the
त्याच्यामध्ये?
discussion.
सर काय सांगायचं त्याच्यामध्ये?
तो केस वाचला का तू?
हो मी केस वाचली ती सर.
हा, बस जे समजलं तेच सांगायचं, तेच आपल्याला डिस्कस करायचं. व्हॉट
हा
इज
त्याच्यात ते
सत्यम
पॉइंट्स
कम्प्युटर
दिलेत की
सिस्टम?
कशामुळे फ्रॉड झालेत.
सत्यमची केस आपल्याला डिस्कस करायची, तर जे वाचलंय तेच सांगायचंय, नथिंग न्यू. येस, स्टार्ट करो आप. आय एम देअर टू गाइड यू. येस, यू कैन स्टार्ट.
सत्यम इंडस्ट्री 1987 मध्ये फॉर्म झाले होते, म्हणजे स्थापन केले होते.
ओके.
आणि सर
येस,
मराठीत
करेक्ट.
चालेल ना?
चालेल. हा.
आणि सर हॅलो.
येस, यू आर ऑडिबल. एव्हरीवन कॅन हिअर यू. येस.
1987 मध्ये झाली होती आणि हैदराबाद मध्ये त्यांनी चालू केली होती कंपनी.
येस.
आणि सत्यम इंडस्ट्रीज ही कंपनी कम्प्युटरशी रिलेटेड आहे, कम्प्युटर सर्व्हिसेसची.
ओके. हा.
आणि सत्यम इंडस्ट्री ही एक आउटसोर्स कंपनी
ओके.
म्हणजे होती पहिले.
हा.
आणि सर अजून काय सांगायचं त्याच्यामध्ये?
अजून काय वाचलं, काय समजलं? जे वाचलं, आता 4 पेजेसचा केस होता, बरोबर?
हा.
आपण 4 पेजेस जर वाचून घेतले तर त्याच्यात काही प्रॉब्लेम जाणवला का? प्रॉब्लेम असेल तर काय प्रॉब्लेम होता, काय समजलं, तेच सांगायचंय.
ओके सर, म्हणजे टर्नओव्हर वगैरे ते पण सांगायचे का? एवढं काय लक्षात नाही माझ्या.
ठीक आहे ना,
पण
जे लक्षात आहे तेच.
आणि सर
हा.
त्यांचे
हा. प्रॉब्लेम काय होता? Case, the general meaning of case is called as problem. Whenever we discuss a case, keep in mind that there was a problem, that is why there is a case.
सर काही फॅक्टर्स असे होते की फ्रॉड त्यांनी कशामुळे केले ते केस त्याच्यामध्ये दिलेले.
ओके, बरोबर. बरोबर.
म्हणजे
अजून
बाहेरचे मार्केटिंग एक्सपेक्टेशन्स, एम्बिशियस ऑफ ग्रोथ म्हणजे कॉर्पोरेट ग्रोथ, स्टॉक मार्केटची एक्सपेक्टेशन्स हाय होते त्यांचे. अजून त्यांच्या ऑडिटरनी फ्रॉड केला होता ऑडिट मध्ये त्यांच्या, म्हणजे अॅन्युअल ऑडिट असतं, अॅन्युअल रिपोर्ट मध्ये.
ओके.
म्हणजे इंटरनल आणि एक्सटर्नल दोन्ही ऑडिट मध्ये त्यांचा फ्रॉड होता.
Okay.
Sir, I would like to add a point in this, sir.
Mehal, yes.
Sir, the
Yes.
income statement which was generated,
Yes.
there was a lot of inequivalent balance in that. That's the reason all the fraud had happened, sir.
Okay. So that income sheet that is shared in the case is fabricated, is false, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
but why they have made this fabricated statement, and from when they have started with such type of financial irregularity, that is also mentioned in the case. The motive behind this irregularity, that is mentioned. I feel that most of you have not read the case carefully, otherwise it is very easy. It is mentioned in a very easy language, all the related information is mentioned in the case, and whatever information is mentioned, that is only we are going to discuss. We are not going to discuss that uh, how much penalty or how much say imprisonment, how many years imprisonment was given to Mr. Ramlinga Raju. That we are not going to discuss. We are going to discuss only on those things, only on that information that is provided in the case. So if you have read the case, then it is very easier for you all to start with the discussion. But if you haven't, I think only few students have gone through it. Most of you, I'm not sure if you have read it or not. Yes, anything else, Mel, you would like to add?
You're right, sir. I've actually not read the case study because I forgot. But I still
Okay.
remember, like we had even discussed this in this lecture, like earlier lecture.
Yes, yes. In brief, in chapter number 1 also, when we were talking about the need of corporate governance, in that we
Right.
had discussed that why it is needed. It is needed because some fraud cases by the topmost company of the country, they were into this type of malpractices, and just to uh, curtail these practices, just to minimize these unfair practices, the government came up with strong measures while implementing corporate governance guidelines in the company. So that we had discussed in the initial lecture, but I thought that as it is expected in our syllabus also, you may find a case. Now, please remember that when you will be appearing for your term end or final examination, there will be a case. Be sure that you have to solve a case. How to solve a case, we can discuss about that only if you are part of the discussion. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult to make you understand how to solve a case, right? There also, as it is expected in the syllabus, if you have gone through with the syllabus, it is expected in the syllabus itself that 5-6 cases we need to discuss, and all are very important cases. We will be discussing Chanda Kochar case. We will be discussing the famous the Tata Group case that involved the top management of Tata, the conflict between Tata Sons and the newly appointed chairman, who was Mr. Cyrus Mistry. So we will be discussing all these important cases, and all these cases are so famous that when you start reading the case information given, uh, which I will be providing to you, immediately you will be able to recall that okay, are Tata Sons 3 years back, 2 years back, it was a news in newspaper. I had read that article, or I have seen this news related to this particular issue on TV. So all these cases are very famous. Recent case is Chanda Kochar. What was the case related to ICICI Bank, and case related to how the loan was sanctioned to Videocon industry. In that particular case, what happened to Chanda Kochar? What happened to the image and ranking of ICICI Bank? What type of irregularity took place? So everything you all know. When you start reading a particular case, you will be able to recall, because we will not be discussing a case which is not say expected in the syllabus. We will be restricting ourselves to the syllabus only. If time permits, and if you are interested, then there can be a provision that if you come across any interesting case which is not mentioned in our syllabus, but which you feel that it should be discussed in the class, then you can forward that case to me. And if the case, then I will be circulating that case to all the students, and we can discuss that case also. But first, we need to concentrate, we need to complete the discussions which are related to these particular cases, 5-6 cases which is expected, because there can be a case from these cases itself. There are more chances that one of these cases will be asked, or a related case may be asked. So what you have to do is, you have to have updated information. You have to read the newspaper, and whenever you are reading the newspaper, it is expected that a MBA student should read the business related news every day. If you read business related news every day, uh, you will be able to discuss at length in a class related to case discussion. So that was anyone who would like to start with this, the discussion of Satyam case? Yes, anyone who would like to discuss with this case related to Satyam Industries? Sorry, Satyam Computer System. Okay, no problem. So I'll initiate the discussion. We will convert it. We'll convert this case study into a lecture type of lecture, lecture method of teaching. So this particular case, if
sir, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, Rajesh sir.
Yes, sir. Let me try to discuss some point on that, sir, on Satyam case.
Yes,
Right?
please. Most welcome. Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, that Ramlingan Raju had started the initial the company in the year before 1990s. I think I'm not remembering the exact year, but before 1990s.
Yes,
And he
absolutely.
was very greedy about the earning of money. He want to make the money. That was the earlier the basic motto for starting the company.
Okay. Yes.
Company. Then very fast he want to earn the money in a very fast manner. Then he
Yes, absolutely.
started a BPO IT type company.
Yes.
Then he formed a board, but he want to follow the board's guidelines decided by himself. He don't want to follow the guidelines decided among themselves.
Okay. Yes.
And then he acquired one the infrastructure company. He purchased more than 50% share of that. He made a lot of money out of that contract also. Then
yes.
After that, he bought a lot of money from outside India also. Then his company was banned in somewhere in European countries also. And he manipulated the auditors. He continuously manipulate his financials.
Yes.
With fake data, with fake assets, like that, with fake contract. So continuously, the shareholders continuously buying there. And one day, then he realized that something is going wrong. And when the auditors observed that, because in audit firm, some seniors got changed, and they observed something is cooking inside the Satyam. Then they, under the discussion, then the picture came out. Then IT they read somewhere there. Then the analyze all this data. Then after that, they conclude that there is something wrong in the financial of the past 5 to 7 years.
Yes.
That was the story, sir. What I understand from that.
Yes, just I would like to add something. As you said that it was started in early 1990s. Yes, it was started in early 1990s. It was, to be precise, it was started in the year 1987 in Hyderabad. A very small company was started. Now, Ramalinga Raju. Now, Ramalinga Raju was, we can say, he was very intelligent and he was extremely talented person. Within a short period of time, the Satyam Computer System, became one of the topmost Indian IT offshore company, which was dealing with the other countries also. As you said that American companies it was dealing with, European companies it was dealing with. Yes, that is correct. It was dealing with these companies. Now, one thing which I would like to add is that you said that internal and external auditors were part of it. Yes, it is correct that internal auditors as well as the external auditor had not performed their duties well, and because of that, they missed these type of financial irregularities. That was one thing. Now, this particular irregularity was brought to notice not by the Indian auditors of the company, but it was brought to the notice by a external agency, and that external audit agency is Merrill Lynch, DSP Merrill Lynch. When there were talks of Satyam Computer System that they wanted to increase their business activities in USA, they had listed Satyam network in US at Nasdaq, but they wanted to increase their operations. To increase their operations, they engaged the services of DSP Merrill Lynch, and after going through the accountings, the figures shared by the Satyam group, that particular agency realized that there are some financial irregularity, and then detailed study was conducted, and after that this was the first agency which reported about financial irregularities in open. Earlier when we talk about that, now this person was say he was a very much greedy type of person, or he was inclined to have more and more wealth. So we can say that when a person is say going through with a very good patch of life, he was having access to the contracts of most of the company. His company was dealing not only in IT sector, but they were getting the functions or getting the jobs of healthcare companies from abroad. They were getting the manufacturing jobs from abroad. They were getting the hospitality industries job from abroad. So not only the IT industry, but he was getting involved in all the other industries as well. So what they were doing is, it was a offshore type of company. They were based mainly in India, and they were helping the European or American companies or other countries companies to organize their business in a better manner, or to run their business effectively. And that was the main job of this particular offshoring company. Now, in 1999, is to be precise, is the year when all these financial irregularities started taking place. Before that, for a period of 10 to 12 years, that period was taken by Mr. Ramalinga Raju to set his company Satyam Computer System, or to say concentrate on the on making this company or increasing the growing this particular company. So that period till from 1987 to 1998 to 99, that was a period when all the correct measures were taken or all the correct practices were implemented in the organization. Later on, from 1998 and 1999, all these things started taking place when he wanted to become the topmost company of the country, not only of the country, but he wanted to be on top of the one of the top company in the world itself. But he wanted to achieve that success in a very shorter period of time. So that was the main reason. As we are running short of time, we will not be able to complete the discussion. So my request to you all will be that please go through with the case which we have shared on Saturday, read that case, and don't stop related to this information only. If on internet you can get more information related to this particular case, you are most welcome. It will help us to discuss more on this particular case. So tomorrow also we will carry this case itself, and tomorrow I expect that there will be discussions and we will be concluding, or we will be what we will do is initiation of discussion will be taken care by the students. You all, you will be discussing what were the problems and other things. Only thing is, concluding part, I will be helping you in concluding that how it is concluded and whether everything is going in a right direction.